What's up, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. As you guys remembered with the previous video, we have tried to solve the solution with the Nissan, whereby we've removed the pulley and the sprocket for the timing, and then we took it to Eugene so that he can fix it. I know this video is a bit off topic, but yeah, it's something that I got and I'm really excited to show you guys. But anyway guys, please, before we continue, do not forget to support my channel. Please hit that subscribe button. And then, yeah, hope you enjoy. Let's continue.
I can fly.
With the previous video, I showed you guys that we went to Postnet to go and pick up something that was in a small box. The box looks something like this. Okay. Anyway, what is in that box that we're going to install today is finally spacers. I know this is really big. To be exactly, this is 50 millimeters thick. So yeah, we're first going to do the front wheels. I first made them for the front wheels. I'll show you now why. And then yeah, so I'm really excited to install this. I mean, as you guys saw with all of my previous videos, we were running the rims on the back but not on the front, due to that the rims was catching on the shocks at the front. But yeah, let's go to the car. I want to show you the rims first, and then we're gonna go to the car. I'll show exactly what I was talking about. So I do apologize, it's starting to get dark already, but yeah, I'm super excited to get these things installed, so I'm gonna go and continue anyway. As you guys remember, this is the rims. This is the rims that I that was on. Originally I placed the front rims at the back because, as you guys remembered with one of the previous long time ago videos, we did almost right off my Nissan. So I want to get this fixed first, and then I have to get new tires for both back. Obviously this one is pretty much damaged, and then the other one has got a really bad flat spot. I would just like to give a really big shout out to Gavin. He's the guy that made my spacers for me. He's coming all the way from Springs, as you guys can see there in the box. Sorry for the light if it's a bit deflecting too much, but anyway, there's all the information. I will also include the Facebook page as well in the description as well, so that you can go and follow him. So yeah, like I said, I want to give a really big shout out to Gavin. He really went out of his way to go and assist me. I mean, he was in Springs, I'm in Witbank. It's quite far. I think it's an hour's drive from here. Literally only thing he wanted was a few measurements, and I gave it to him, and it wasn't even a week then the spacers was already at my house. So yeah, thank you Gavin, I really do appreciate it. But anyway, I want to continue. It's getting too dark and I'm super excited. So I'm going to start with removing the rims first. Well, obviously I'm going to get on jacks first, and then on trestles, so if it falls it doesn't kill me, and then we will start installing the spacers. So now, as you can see, I just got the rim here. If I put the rim against where it's supposed to line up, as you can see there through the holes, it doesn't even get close, because wait, I'm lying to you. Anyway, okay, so as you can see now, as I've got it all lined up, there's exactly 35 millimeter space. So now, let me show you on top. So there it pushes against the shock. So now when I put this 50 mil spacer on, that will fit on there, or probably doesn't matter. But anyway, now that I put this on, obviously that rim is gonna fit. So yeah, I'm gonna just put some Loctite on this now. So just want to test for it with the original boards first, just to see if it's fine, and then if it's fine, I'll just put on some Loctite so that this bolts doesn't come loose that easily. So yeah, let's carry on. Right, so now as you can see, if I'm gonna take my rim now, I can finally sit down, and then I can put it on, and obviously it will fit. Let's just line the correct holes. Very good. As you can see, now the tire and the rim and everything fits. So all now that's left to do is just tighten these bolts, and then we can finally run the rims on the front and then the rims at the back. So yeah, let me quickly finish up here. Then I still have to do that side as well, and then we are done. So let me continue, let me carry on. We are so close to done. Let me finish up. So yeah, this is the next day. I've received my pulley from Eugene, so we did weld it on. So I'm going to start putting this back and the radiator and everything and see how it's going. As you can see, Eugene is here as well. He's still assisting me with the car. So yeah, I'm going to put everything back together. Then hopefully it's going to be fine. I bought new spark plugs and oil for the car as well, just for in case. So hopefully when it's right and it's working, we're going to drive it. I'm super excited, but if it's not, I don't know, then we'll probably have to do a full diagnostic, and I really don't want to open the engine. I hope it's not something bad, so that we can figure it out. I also did buy a compression tester, so we can also put on a compression test just to make sure. But yeah, guys, so let's gonna continue. Let's just start assembling everything. Bye. As you saw, we did put the car back together. I'm just going to start by changing the plugs. I've bought new plugs, so I'm going to put in all the plugs, brand new plugs. And then we still have to put in antifreeze as well. And then as you can see, this rim is already on. We're still busy with that side, and then as soon as we're done with that, then we will drop the car and we will see what it looks like. But yeah, let's get started. Let's quickly change the plugs. Guys, so yeah, we did put everything back. I don't know if you've heard, but yeah, so we've got no compression piston 1, we've got compression in piston 2. It goes about 7.9, and then yeah, so what we're gonna do now, we're just getting a quick break, and then I'm gonna start stripping, removing everything from the engine so that we can investigate and see what goes for what. And then Eugene is still busy on that side with the spacer. But yeah, unfortunately, it is what it is. This is why we are addicted to this. So yeah, it's really sad, but let's hope it's something really small. But yeah, I don't like it. I hate this. But unfortunately, like I said, there's nothing we can do. So let's continue. Let's start stripping. Finally done with the rims in the front. As you can see, it looks awesome, as well as the side as well. It's all done and dusted. I don't know if you can see a bit. Anyway, I'll show you now a bit more in detail. But yeah, first want to speak to you. As you can see, we were busy with the Nissan. I did manage to strip everything, the exhaust, intake, radiator, everything is removed. So yeah, only thing that's still left to do is sort out the timing due to it running on a chain and not on a belt. So yeah, it's a bit complicated, but small things left to do. But like I said, this video is not supposed to be about the engine actually. It's actually supposed to be about the rims. But yeah, just a quick update on that. Then, yeah, what I was actually talking about, if you look at the rims, it's really fresh. I like it that it's like almost flush, it just pokes out a bit. As you can see, it really looks good. Actually, the only thing that I should get now is some coilovers front and back, so it can drop down a bit. And then with the back, what needs to happen, I must measure the back ones so that I can get back spaces as well. And then I must fix my rims, get new tires, then I can get the back spaces on, the back spaces on with the rims, and then she's going to be fresh. Then I can also start, as soon as that's done, we can somehow also start with the bodywork and finish up the bodywork. As you know, I don't want to work on the car if the rim setup is not correct. The reason for that is I would like to get a bit of a poke from the rims, so it can be out just a small bit, so that I can flare the wheel arches, so she gets a bit more fattish, if you understand what I'm saying. So she gets, yeah, a bit thicker. I love it. It really looks good. But yeah, so once that's done, then we can start with the bodywork. But yeah, I know I'm working a bit mixed. I mean, I'm working with the engine, I'm working with the body, even the wiring. But yeah, this car's came a really long way from where we started. As you know, there was everything was bad. The interior was bad, the engine bay was bad. We did the whole fuel system, everything. But yeah, piece by piece we get there. But it's all thanks to you guys' support, watching. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, there might be few interesting things coming along soon. So yeah, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Please do support my channel. And then I also want to ask if you've got any space for a 280ZX or any space for the FJ20, the engine. Please let me know down in the comments. I'm really interested. And not only me, there's also my subscribers, like I've mentioned before, that's interested in parts. But due to the 280ZX and the FJ20 being a scarce car, and the engine being scarce, it's not easy finding parts. So if you've got them, if you've got any parts, just let me know down in the comments section below, so that we can sort that out. Maybe if you can't get rid of it, someone is interested. So yeah, please let me go, guys. And then thank you for watching. You must enjoy the day further. Cheers.
I can fly.